Let's see what kind of power it makes.
And see where we're at.
Maybe we can build on that.
Cool.
See if you bought oil?
Yep. Wow. That's more than we made last time.
If we keep going here, it'll break.
Yeah. Ooh, man, it's early. 6:07. Nice. And there it is. I'm so spooky.
Welcome to Face the Cream.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I do a dozen original glazed?
Okay, pull around.
Dyno day.
Dyno day.
Yay.
Yay.
Whose idea was this?
Kevin's.
Yours.
Kevin said it had to be 8 a.m. Monday.
Ugh. Those coffee cups and my Pelican. Very nice. Who's cold? Let me help you. Get it?
Too early.
brought you guys something. Yeah, you share it with all them other guys. Let me back it in. Been trying to get better as a driver, you know. Also, you could probably see it's going like crazy rich right there. And I think that's because the nitrous was on, and I think the bottle's been empty.
Really? Just falling down a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we need it to be accelerating up.
Right. This is that fast, so. That little fireball came out. And then you can hear the turbo take a nosedive. I don't know what the fueling looks like to you, but it seems actually not too bad. I mean, the only real nosedive it took where it was taking a ton of fuel out was right off the hit, because it dropped down. It was taking 8% out or something.
I mean, all that looks good. I mean, how does your plugs look when you look at them respectively?
So I did what you told me to do and made a hit, you know, with a fresh plug and didn't drive it back. We put it in number 8, and that plug looks like that right there.
Looks clean. Well, it's kind of hard from this angle. I wish we could see the side of that strap. You know, a lot of people look at it and say, here's your timing mark, which would be close. And it may be, but a lot of times over on the side of the strap, you'll see it ain't hardly burned in good yet.
I think I've got the plug in the trailer.
Cool.
I'll grab it. Don't look quite as clean as it did the other day, but it's like it oxidized a little bit.
See, I think timing marks right in here. See that? See the difference?
Yeah.
So you might have a little bit more time when they go, because the more time you put, the more the burn goes that way. Fueling looks really good. You might have to lean them up a little bit, but then it's not always the indication you'll make more power either.
Right.
We should make a pull and not change a thing.
Just see if it's happy. I can put fuel in it, and should we ice it down and just do the whole deal?
Oh yeah, just like we're gonna make it fast.
I like this.
Oh, thanks, man.
Pretty cool, ain't it?
I like anything old.
That's all I can get at 6 in the morning. Kevin, you don't have like a little bucket that will fit underneath the back of the car, do you? Cool, thank you.
This one?
Yeah, that's perfect, thanks.
Turbo, boost versus RPM, because you gotta use it for this dyno. Hit curve, 11.5, go to your data log. It should be
Not as fast as you are, sorry.
Pretty good. Then click over here somewhere. See, your dome target was 11.5, so
Okay.
I'm trying to simulate that.
Right.
So we can see, we know what that run went 131 mile an hour.
Right.
See what kind of power it makes.
Let's see where we're at.
Maybe we can build on that.
Cool. Sounds good. So we'll load this in and cycle it.
Crank it up, we'll put a little heat in it, check the straps and spray the tires with PhD.
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
See if you bought oil?
Yep. I don't think so.
Maybe more boost than the other day, a little bit. Same target. Sounding good.
Wow. That's more than we made last time. Does it seem healthy to you?
Okay, so we're off the scale here, so when you change this over here, see the boost come up, and then the gates popped open, and then they sort of come back. 20 pounds, 21.5 pounds.
That's more boost than I've seen.
The same target though.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the weather just
Probably.
today.
Boost with it.
Yeah. I mean, the pass was Friday night, and it wasn't this nice. Hey, I brought these for y'all.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Good looking car.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Is it making you more close to what you wanted?
Well, we started higher than what I was expecting. We're at 11:03 on the first pull.
Good.
Yeah. And we've been out running the car, and now we're just learning a lot about it.
Yeah.
Just trying to dial it the rest of the way in now.
Yeah, bring you back some good memories.
That's awesome. Just take one of these right here. Just grab this one and bring it home.
He trying to go, well, obviously as fast as he can, but this thing's 3,500 pounds.
Yeah, 35 with me in it.
H-beams.
I'd love to see low fives, 520s or something.
I think what we're talking about doing it will help. You can gain some ET.
Without having turned up more.
Yeah, I think you're going to gain ET simply by leaving at 4,000, 4,100. Hell, look, leave 4,200.
Right, yeah.
And get that 60 foot, and then your ET's going to fall right behind it.
Yeah.
If we keep going here, it'll break.
Yeah.
It will break.
Cool.
But you're going to gain what with Eric helping you out.
He's helping so much with this deal now.
Like I said, I'm sure we can turn up maybe some more power, but I think the safer route would be simply just to try to get after that 60 foot harder.
Right, yeah. I'm just down to the little things. If I'm at the limit of, how much power on the big end I can make, then
you're really close to the limit, the safe limit.
Yeah. I'll just be trying to sneak it in sooner.
Right. See, let's go back to your log. I'll tell you something else that would be real handy if you had a G meter.
Yeah.
Because you'll see your G meter that starts to fall. You always know to start putting more power at the point of falling. Get it in sooner. And once you release harder here, all this is going to help. Well, I think the gear is going to help this. And more power would help it too, but I don't know how much more power you want to put in it. But gear's definitely going to help it. And then leaving harder here is going to get our 60 foot. I mean, I'm thinking you knock a tenth or better off of that.
Yeah.
I really do. Just get everything in soon. You might be all in somewhere around 1 second.
Right.
Get in sooner. Get closer to your goal easily.
Right.
By just getting this stuff in sooner. No more power out back.
Yeah.
And your gear will help pull this heavy car on through this thing.
Yeah.
I really do. I think you need to just leave harder. Get the boost where it'll maintain. Just needs more engine speed to do it.
Just needs more launch RPM. We've been thrashing on trying to get this car to run healthy. We could at least go some rounds if we can make the most out of what we got.
Fast car don't always win.
Yeah, right. And we're going to find some creative ways to drop weight out of this car, but
without cutting it up.
Without cutting it up too much.
You try to spool this thing with that nitrous?
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, you ain't got to do nothing. Literally just put more dome on it.
I don't need to see the numbers come up. I know for a fact the turbos and everything will make more power until the motor just quits. Yeah. I guess honestly, first off, I thought we were coming to chase down that RPM issue, and then we figured it out. He put a dwell table in and just see what you think of it. I am relieved that I was able to go and get a clean pass to bring you, and we fixed the RPM issue on Friday. Yeah. It must have defaulted to that 1.5.
I bet it did.
When I changed the crank ignition type. One thing I was kind of interested in was there's a lot of times when I go to whop the throttle and it just wants to die. I mean, it wants to die in the burnout almost every time, but not when I burn out. I literally will pull through the water box and I'll just barely touch the gas and I'll just die.
You got a data log of it?
Kate, do you have a video of the car shutting off? And then of course after I spool, it wants to blah, 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 and cut off, The first time I brought the car here, you did make a comment about you thought maybe the idle air control valve was acting a little funny or acting slow or something. So maybe it's just faulty. I haven't changed it, so.
Yeah, I noticed just now it seemed like it just needed a little more air. But if you turn the idle up, it's mom shut the idle too high.
Yeah. Well, that was my only solution, was to try and just turn the idle up. So it's like I pull in.
Good job.
It's like I went to like mash the gas and I just touched it. And then it's like, and then it'll do that. It doesn't ever start that rough. That's literally every time I pull in.
What we need to do is change your data configuration to RPM and try to see if we can figure out why.
Right.
Kind of fine tuning a little bit. I think it made a little bit better.
Yeah, no, it definitely seems better. I've never been able to just like whop the throttle. It like wants to hiccup, and especially after you put a load on it, like if you spool the car and let out, it definitely wants to fall on its face. Or when you pull in the water box, I don't know what it is. It's like as soon as you start to push the pedal, it'll just cut right off. Tried to find ways around it that I know how, you know, just trying to idle it up. I just have to be so sensitive with my foot, keep the car running. But then you like get out there and it runs great.
It's like it needs a little more air. What injectors are they?
These are fuel injector Clinic. These are the biggest ones they have. I think I over-spec'd it a little bit just to make sure there was enough. I've never been able to whop the throttle like that. Never. It'll either choke or cut off or something.
So it's definitely better.
Oh, it's definitely better. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I've never been able to stab the throttle without it just like going.
Let's try to spool it. Is that trim brake?
That's trans brake, yeah. Yeah.
So try to spool without the mic.
mean, what did it do?
Well, I mean, we made it
Made it
to
to
the
the chip.
4,300 in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was like 11 seconds.
Oh.
That's where we were.
I remember you sent me a data. I was like, oh, William, what's wrong with this thing?
Yeah. You remoted in that one day. We messed with it.
The problem is now, though, we don't have the boost we need.
What did it make there?
6 pounds. How much boost you been leaving on?
7's kind of been where I'm.
So we need to try to leave on 9 or 10, really.
I mean, I would love to be able to decide how much I'm leaving on. Right now, I'm just trying to do as much as I can. So I don't know if we can be meaner to it or not. Man, she sounds mad now. So long story short, the last time we came to TKM, when we put it on the dyno, we were losing crank signal from the factory style 24 tooth reluctor wheel that's on the crank. I ended up putting an MSD crank trigger on the car. Somewhere along the way, I guess the Holley defaulted to 1.5 milliseconds of ignition dwell time, and I just didn't catch it. What's interesting about this is we've kind of been chasing our tail. We had the converter loosened up, we put nitrous on the car. It's wild how ignition dwell time can have such a major impact on how much power you can make and how the car spools. So yeah, excited to get out there and see what all these changes amount to. Real quick, I just want to say that the guys at TKM are top-notch. They're amazing at what they do. Kevin and John Boy and everyone, they've been nothing but friendly to us and helpful to us. Just want to thank them for their time and everything they've given to help our race program come up. See you on the next one.